Lavonne Bell underviser på Universitetet på Virgin Islands, og en af de ting, hun diskuterer med sine studerende er, hvorfor de ikke kan tale dansk, og om Danmark stadig har et ansvar for øerne, selvom det er 100 år siden, de blev solgt til USA.
Work on and off at Hotanaki. So when I went there, the guy was asking me a question of me in his own language, and I was like, huh? And then he was like, how do y'all not know how to speak our language? Like, he was surprised, like, I only know English. It made me feel that kind of way. It's true. How come we don't know how to speak like them, even though we did have history with them?
How come we don't speak Danish and we were colonized by them for over 250 years? That's a pretty long time. What do you remember about the colonial enterprise by the Danes that was unique and significant? See if you remember. We speak English, and we didn't speak it just over 100 years ago when we became a part of the United States. We spoke it before that. It's because the Danes, they hired young men from Great Britain pretty much, and they brought them here to run the plantations. So the African people, who did they have their primary contact with in terms of Europeans? Yeah, so that's why that we speak English. And that's really important to remember because it's very directly connected to enslavement, to the colonial history. So that's important to remember because that also, one of the biggest aspects of your identity is the language that you think and speak in. And for all of you, it should be, that part you should definitely remember as to why. Why do I speak the language that I speak? Right? Why don't we speak Igbo or Yoruba or Akan? Why don't they know that? I mean, I get to them, they've already had about 12 years of schooling. But that's also structural, that in true colonial form, we learn more about the United States in our education system than we do about our own culture and history. One, about the relationship between Denmark and the Virgin Islands. What are your thoughts about it?
I feel like they should pay some reparations to us because we're struggling. We're struggling now because of things that they have done in the past, and I think that they should recognize that. It's not like they were here visiting for the time that they owned us. They left landmarks and stuff like that, and they just up and disappeared and didn't leave anything behind for us to, really base upon.
I don't feel like we do have a relationship with Denmark, and I think it's quite sad. But I don't feel like they recognize or they even really pay much attention to the fact that at one point we were owned by them. They come here for the relaxation purposes and then leave. But I don't feel like when they come here, it's more to reconnect with old ties and say, like, this is an area or region that we once owned. Let's create a fellowship with people that were at one point a part of our history. They just come here for vacation purposes and then they leave. I almost feel like it's a mockery. And we were a part of your past, so you should recognize us as part of your history.
They just bought us, they had us there, they used us for whatever they needed to use us for, and then just told us for chump change, and it's like, okay, forget about it, that was it. So it's like, I just feel that they should, as reparations, like, just make us feel as if we was a part of them again, or they have some part in us.